Wes, go ahead.
Yep. I looked at the audited statements this past week. Those audited statements are garbage. We capitalized $810,000. Land was the only thing that was probably okay to capitalize, and that was at about $270,000. The GM claims the grants pay for all, and if that's true, we shouldn't be capitalizing anything. It looks like CSD blew the accruals by maybe $185,000 to $300,000. In 2015, CSD accrued $244,000 debt and loss for PERS. And in 2016, we turned around and brought $80,000 of that back into our books. So, yo-yo number one, juggling the books. In 2015, CSD booked a loss of $373,000 in 2016. Once again, it's yo-yo back because $373,000 gain came back in 2016. Since 2010, CSD booked the expense of $920,000. $100,000 in 2016 for the GM's razzle-dazzle ended in what looked like a secret meeting with the Brown Act, which is a no-no. The board continues difficulty with decision-making. This has been 7 years now since we've had this thing going on and not decided what to do. The GM seems to continually surprise us with coming up with missed budgets. We're up to almost $500,000 worth of missed budget items. And wondering what happened, nobody tells me, et cetera, et cetera. Well, I'll make some suggestions. First of all, we've gutted staff and finance, both in operations and in the administration. We've got 3 locations, 50 miles apart, Sonora, Lake Don Pedro, Modesto. You can't tell what the hell's going on. Los Osos job for the GM was lost, apparently for the same reason. He didn't have time to work. Maybe a newer item. I'm glad to see that he drove in today. The GM's been driving, somebody's been driving him to meetings. My question was, is his license available? Is this a CSD job requirement? Does SDRMA package cover CSD fully as it does other members? And has the board verified in writing? CSD GM contract calls for 2 days per week at CSD, 20 hours a week plus board meetings. My question, I think the board should check, is how many days per week has the GM been working at CSD since October? Communications contract, etc., calls to funnel all but the most routine through Sonora headquarters, quote. While Lake Don Pedro staff is used for limited routine and as a gatekeep. Public records policy filters all through Sonora. Additional purpose to help pay for Sonora, that's a question. Is the board devaluing, preparing to sell at CSD to the general manager or other special interests by bottlenecking all the activities? Filter all through the fox that's guarding the hen house? Or is the fox and or the board, like at McLeod, trying to just sell the water rights from under the community? And I did give you guys I gave you guys copies of this. This was a bullets on it.
When did you give copies to us?
I emailed them to everybody. I've got some more here.
Can I get a copy of that? My computer is down right now. Can I get a copy of that?
Yep.
When did you send that?
Wes, when did you send that out?
Probably Saturday or Sunday.
I got it.
Here.
I didn't get it either. Well, I'm on the computer right now. But
I do.
You didn't get them last time either.
I got them.
That's just the text of what I just said.
Okay. Thank you for your comments. Anyone else?
Very nice. Hello, it's nice to see everybody. No. Really benign. I was just curious. Originally, it was stated it was a really good idea to have our chief operations manager attend these meetings, and I'm just wondering why he isn't here again. I mean, because he might be able to shed some light on some questions. Or no questions. He might be able to comment on comments. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? With that, we'll go on to the first item, which is on the agenda, the presiding officer's report. I really don't have a report, so I'm going to move on to the manager's report. And by the way, we still have this on here as interim managers. That should be crossed off. And so, Pete, it's your turn.
Sorry about that, I corrected it on the meeting agenda for April already, but for some reason it's carryover from past times. Anyway, I'll just summarize what I've got in my written report. I don't need to belabor it. You can ask me questions so we don't take up a whole bunch of meeting time. We can talk about it any other time. We've got some of these items that are already on the agenda today. Obviously, when we get into water supply, the surface water supply is not going to be an issue this year. I don't see any way that they could